Hello, students. A very good morning, everyone. This is the beautiful world of science and technology. Today, we are going to see the next part of the energy flow of an ecosystem. So, in the last session, already we discussed what is meant by biogeochemical cycle, what are the types of biogeochemical cycle, and what are the difference between biogeochemical cycles. So, now in this session, we detail study about the carbon cycle, oxygen cycle, and the nitrogen cycle. तो आज के सेशन में हमें कार्बन साइकिल के बारे में डिस्कशन कर लेना है। उसके बाद हम डिस्कशन करेंगे ऑक्सीजन साइकिल। लास्ट में अपना कंसेप्ट रहेगा नाइट्रोजन साइकिल एंड व्हाट आर द इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेप्स ऑफ नाइट्रोजन साइकिल। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट टुडेस सेशन। So what is the meaning of a carbon cycle and what is the definition of a carbon cycle? The circulation and recycling of a carbon from the atmosphere to the living organism is called as the carbon cycle. कार्बन का सर्कुलेशन होना, उसका रिसाइकलिंग होना, कहां से? एटमॉस्फेयर से लेकर लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म तक। आफ्टर द डेथ बैक टू द एटमॉस्फेयर, जब कोई लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म डेथ होता है, डेथ होने के बाद भी वो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड क्या होता है एटमॉस्फेयर में बैक होना, उसको हमें कहना है द कार्बन साइकिल। Abiotic carbon items are circulated and recycled into biotic form mainly through the photosynthesis and the respiration in the living organism. Hence, the carbon cycle is one of the important cycle in the nature. So, why carbon cycle is called as the important cycle in the nature? Because abiotic carbon items are circulated and recycled into biotic form mainly through the photosynthesis process and the respiration. Hence, the carbon cycle is called as the important cycle in the nature. जो कार्बन की अबायोटिक फॉर्म है, उसका बायोटिक फॉर्म में फोटोसिंथेसिस माध्यम से और रेस्पिरेशन के माध्यम से क्या बोलते हो सर्कुलेशन होता है और रिसाइकल होता है, इसलिए उसको हमें क्या कहना बोलते तो इस वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कार्बन साइकिल इन द नेचर। सो ऑलरेडी डिस्कस, इसके बारे में हमने डिस्कस किया था, उसके बारे में हम रिवाइज कर रहे हैं। Now see, plants convert carbon dioxide into carbohydrates by the process of photosynthesis. So we know that only green plants are the autotrophs in the nature, and all the living organisms are mainly depending upon the plants for the food. So plants converts carbon dioxide into the vapor with the help of a photosynthesis process. So in this process, plant use the sunlight and the chlorophyll that is present in the leaf. जिसके पत्तों में जो क्लोरोफिल रहता है, वो सनलाइट को ट्रैप करके विद द हेल्प ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, विद द हेल्प ऑफ वाटर, कन्वर्ट द कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स. So plants convert the carbon into carbohydrates in the process of photosynthesis. Similarly, they produce carbon compounds like proteins and the fats. Now see. Similarly, plants produce proteins and the fats. जब फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस होते रहता है प्लांट में, सो प्लांट प्रोड्यूस द कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स एंड आल्सो सिमिलरली प्रोड्यूस द फैट्स एंड द प्रोटीन. सो herbivores feed upon plants, carnivores feed upon herbivores. In this way, biotic carbon is transferred from plants to herbivores, from herbivores to carnivores, and from carnivores to apex consumers. So this like carbon are transferred from one level to the another level. So herbivores feed on the herbivores feed upon the plants, carnivores feed upon the herbivores. जितनी में अपने herbivores से वो किसके ऊपर डिपेंड है? प्लांट्स के ऊपर डिपेंड है, यानी कार्निवरस डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द herbivores and omnivorous depending upon the carnivores. So in this way, biotic carbon is transferred from plants to herbivores, from herbivores to carnivores, and from carnivores to apex consumers. So this is the transformation of a carbon from a plant to the higher level of a living organism, from a herbivores to carnivorous and carnivorous to omnivorous. तो कार्बन प्लांट से लेकर पूरे ओमनी वर्ष तक क्या है उसका ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन होते रहता है. नाउ सी द मेन प्रोसेस इन द कार्बन साइकिल. सो व्हाट आर द मेन प्रोसेस इन अ कार्बन साइकिल? नाउ सी द मेन प्रोसेस ऑफ अ कार्बन साइकिल वी एक्सप्लेन विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ रिएक्शन. तो रिएक्शन के माध्यम से कार्बन साइकिल में कौन से मेन प्रोसेस होते हैं इसके बारे में हमें डिस्कशन कर लेना है. नाउ सी द मेन प्रोसेसेस इन द main processes main process in the carbon cycle. Now see, so with the help of chemical reaction we easily understand which reactions takes place in the plants in the carbon cycle. We discuss with the help of reaction. तो reaction के माध्यम से उसको हमें क्या कर लेना है, समझ लेना. Now see the first one reaction C6 carbon dioxide plus 12 H2O in the presence of sunlight. So in the presence of sunlight, in the presence of sunlight and the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, this is the carbohydrates. Now see, now discuss about the main process in the carbon cycle. Carbon cycle में कौन से दो main process ध्यान में रखो. This one is a reaction, this one is a reactant side, this one is a product side. तो reaction के दो part रहते हैं. So this one is a reactant side and this one is a product side. Now see, green plants synthesize carbohydrates from the carbon dioxide of the atmosphere. Now see, so green plants synthesize the carbohydrates from carbon dioxide of the atmosphere. ध्यान में रखिए, ग्रीन प्लांट्स क्या होता है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को क्या है किस में कन्वर्ट करते बोलो तो कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स में क्या है कन्वर्ट करते हैं. अंडरस्टैंड. सो ग्रीन प्लांट्स सिंथेसाइज कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स फ्रॉम कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ऑफ द एटमॉस्फेयर. यहाँ पर क्या बोलते हो, व्हेन कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिएक्ट विथ वाटर. अंडरस्टैंड. जब कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड वाटर के साथ रिएक्ट होता है इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सनलाइट एंड द क्लोरोफिल, इट प्रोड्यूस द कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स, वाटर एंड ऑक्सीजन. जब अपना कार्बन वाटर के साथ रिएक्ट होता है इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सनलाइट एंड द क्लोरोफिल, so it produces the carbohydrates, water and the oxygen. So this is the photosynthesis process. So green plants synthesize carbohydrates from the carbon dioxide that is present in the atmosphere. जो हमारे एटमॉस्फेयर में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड है उसको क्या है सिंथेसाइज करते हैं with the help of sunlight, with the help of chlorophyll and produce the carbohydrates, water and the oxygen. Understand? Next one reaction, see now. Carbohydrates C6H12O6 is the molecular formula of carbohydrates. ये किसका molecular formula होता है? Carbohydrates. Write down carbohydrates. Now see C6H12O6. Now see mitochondria. Mitochondria What's the next one main process of a carbon cycle in the nature? C6H12O6 plus oxygen in the presence of a mitochondria give the carbon dioxide, water and the energy. Now see, during the respiration both plants and the animals oxidize the carbohydrates. Now see, during the respiration process all the animals and the plants oxidize the carbohydrates. वो क्या करते हैं, वो तो कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स को क्या करते हैं ऑक्सीडाइज करते हैं एंड लिबरेट एनर्जी, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड द वाटर. नाउ सी, एंड लिबरेट एनर्जी along with the evolution of carbon dioxide gas. Now see, this what is the meaning of a mitochondria? What is the meaning of a mitochondria? So mitochondria is the powerhouse of a cell. इस सेल का क्या है पावर हाउस है. इट ट्रांसफर द पावर, इट ट्रांसफर द एनर्जी टू आवर बॉडी. वो हमारे बॉडी में जितनी भी रिमेनिंग सेल्स रहेंगे उसको क्या करता है एनर्जी ट्रांसफर करने का काम करता है. सो माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया दैट इज प्रेजेंट इन आवर सेल इट्स लाइक वन ऑफ द पावर हाउस. एक पावर हाउस की तरह वो क्या करता है, वो तो वर्क करता है. नाउ सी ड्यूरिंग द रेस्पिरेशन प्रोसेस plants and animals oxidize means what is the meaning of oxidize? Oxygen combine with other products. ऑक्सीजन क्या होना, वो तो अदर प्रोडक्ट के साथ क्या हो जाना, कंबाइन हो जाना, उसको हमें क्या कहना है, ऑक्सीडाइजेशन. When carbohydrates react with the oxygen in the presence of a mitochondria, it gives the energy, water with along with the evolution of a कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. ये जो सिंबल हमें दिखाता, क्या दिखाता है, वो तो ऊपर क्या जा रहा है, अपना कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस बन रहा है. Understand? This symbol indicates the evolution of a gas. Now see, when carbohydrates react with the oxygen in the presence of a mitochondria, it gives the energy, water, along with the evolution of a carbon dioxide. Understand? So these are the main process takes place in the carbon cycle. The first one अपनी process है. So green plants convert carbon dioxide into the carbohydrates in the presence of water, in the presence of sunlight, in the presence of chlorophyll. It gives the carbohydrate. This one is a photosynthesis process with water and the evolution of oxygen gas. Next one, carbohydrates oxidize with oxygen in a mitochondria that is present in a cell. So it gives the energy. हमारी बॉडी की एनर्जी कब आती है, तो जब माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया हमारे सेल को क्या है, एनर्जी क्या है, ट्रांसफर करता है. It gives the energy, water, evolution with the carbon dioxide gas. Understand? Now see, evenly after death, all types of consumers are decomposed by the decomposers. We know that after the death of consumers, all consumers decomposed by the decomposer. जब किसी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म की डेथ होती है, उसको डिकम्पोज करने का काम कौन करते हैं बोलो तो we know that fungi and the other microorganisms. Like bacteria and the fungi and the carbon dioxide released again into the atmosphere and used again by the living organism. Now see, when the decomposer decomposes the consumers at that time, the carbon is once again back into the atmosphere with the help of the bacteria and the fungi. जब कोई कंज्यूमर मर जाता है, उसका डेथ हो जाता है, उसको डिकम्पोज होने के बाद, so this decompose is done with the help of a bacteria and a fungi, and once again carbon is back into the atmosphere for use of a living organism. In this way, carbon is continuously passed on from one living organism to another way. Now see, in this way, carbon is continuously in the nature from one living organism to another living organism. तो इस तरह से हमारे इन्वायरमेंट में क्या होता है, कार्बन का क्या है, कंटिन्यूस क्या है, सर्कुलेशन एंड रिसाइकलिंग होते रहता है. So after the death of a living organism, carbon goes to the atmosphere and it is again taken by the living organism. Now see, after the death of a living organism, carbon goes into the atmosphere, again taken by the living organism. जब कोई कंज्यूमर या एनिमल से ह्यूमन बीइंग जब डेथ होता है, when you apply the heat body of an living organism, as at that time the carbon dioxide is evaporated. किसी भी बॉडी को अगर जब भी बर्न करते तो उससे निकलने वाला जो धुआं है एक बार फिर से ऑल लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म उसको क्या बोलते तो यूज करते हैं. अंडरस्टैंड? दिस इज द मेन प्रोसेस ऑफ कार्बन साइकिल एंड दिस इज द डिटेल एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ कार्बन साइकिल. Examination maybe this question asking for 4 or 5 marks. Explain carbon cycle with the main process. We write the chemical reactions. Understand? ये रिएक्शन लिखना क्या है बहुत जरूरी है. Now go. Next cycle is the oxygen cycle. अब हम जो हमारे नेक्स्ट साइकिल है ऑक्सीजन साइकिल, इसके बारे में हम डिस्कशन कर लेते हैं. नेक्स्ट वन इज ऑक्सीजन साइकिल. Next one, now see oxygen cycle. The oxygen cycle. Now see, oxygen forms 20% of the atmosphere. हमारे एटमॉस्फेयर में ऑक्सीजन कितना बोलो तो ओनली 21% of the oxygen. It is also present in the hydrosphere and the lithosphere. So oxygen is also present in the hydrosphere and the lithosphere. Circulation and the recycling of oxygen within the biosphere is called as the oxygen cycle. So what is the meaning of oxygen cycle and what is the definition of oxygen cycle? The circulation and the recycling of oxygen within biosphere is called as the oxygen cycle. So 21% of oxygen is present in the atmosphere, and oxygen also present in the hydrosphere and the lithosphere. Understand? Circulation and the recycling of oxygen within the biosphere is called as the oxygen cycle. This cycle too includes both the biotic and abiotic components. Now see, this cycle too includes both the biotic and the abiotic components. Oxygen continuously produced as well as up in the atmosphere. Now see, oxygen is continuously produced in the atmosphere as well as used in the atmosphere. So oxygen is highly reactive and it readily reacts with the other elements and the compounds. So you know that oxygen is a highly reactive elements. A highly reactive elements is easily react with the elements and the compounds. हम सभी को मालूम है oxygen is a very highly reactive and it is readily reacts with the other elements and the compounds. As oxygen is found in various forms like molecular oxygen O2, water S2O, carbon dioxide O2, inorganic compounds etc. Now see. So as oxygen is found in various forms like a molecular oxygen O2, water S2 and the carbon dioxide and the inorganic compounds. तो हमें ऑक्सीजन क्या बोलते हैं वाटर में भी मिलता है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड हमें क्या है वाटर मिल जाता है. The oxygen of the cycle biosphere is extremely complex. Now see, biosphere cycle is a very complex cycle. Oxygen is released in the process of photosynthesis where it is used up in process like respiration, combustion, decomposition, corrosion, rusting. Now see, so oxygen is released in the process of photosynthesis process. अभी हमने पढ़ा था ऑक्सीजन कब रिलीज होता है तो आफ्टर द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ फूड. जब प्लांट्स फूड को प्रिपेयर करते समय वो ऑक्सीजन को क्या बोलते हो तो एटमॉस्फेयर में रिलीज करते हैं. एंड व्हाट आर द यूजेस ऑफ ऑक्सीजन? ऑक्सीजन प्ले वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल इन द रेस्पिरेशन प्रोसेस, combustion process, decomposition process, rusting and the corrosion. Understand? These are the importance of oxygen. Now see, circulation and the recycling of oxygen within the biosphere is called as the oxygen cycle. Oxygen is continuously produced in the nature. Oxygen is highly reactive and readily reacts with the other elements. And oxygen is found in various forms like molecular O2, S2, water and the carbon dioxide and other inorganic compounds. Oxygen is released in the process of photosynthesis and it is very useful in the process like respiration, combustion, decomposition, corrosion and rusting etc. Understand? Write down about the oxygen cycle. The circulation and recycling the circulation and recycling of oxygen within the biosphere is called oxygen cycle. Is called oxygen cycle. So oxygen forms 21% of the atmosphere. It is also present in the hydrosphere and lithosphere. So oxygen is a highly reactive element. Oxygen is highly reactive, and it readily reacts with other elements. Reacts with other elements and compounds. Now see, oxygen is released in the process of photosynthesis. Oxygen is released Oxygen released in the process of photosynthesis. Also, oxygen is used in the process like oxygen is used in the process like in the processes like respiration, combustion, decomposition, corrosion, rusting, etc. Understand? This is the detailed explanation about the oxygen cycle. Now, so the last cycle is a nitrogen cycle. अब हम पढ़ते हैं last cycle of our syllabus is a nitrogen cycle. Last one is a nitrogen cycle. The nitrogen cycle. Now see, nitrogen forms 70%, that is the maximum portion of the atmosphere. So we know that the maximum portion of atmosphere is covered with nitrogen. तो हमारे एटमॉस्फेयर में नियर बाय 78% क्या हो तो नाइट्रोजन रहता है. It is necessary for the maintenance of the cycle of the nature. Now see, why nitrogen play very important role in the nature? What is the reason behind this? Because it's a maintain of the cycle of the nature. जो हमारे नेचर की साइकिल उसको मेंटेनेंस करने का काम कौन करता है बोलो तो नाइट्रोजन करता है. The circulation and the recycling of nitrogen gas into the form of different compounds through various biotic and abiotic processes in nature is called as the nitrogen cycle. Now see, the circulation and the recycling of nitrogen gas into the form of different compounds through the various biotic and the abiotic processes in nature is called as the nitrogen cycle. नाइट्रोजन का सर्कुलेशन होना, रिसाइकलिंग होना और डिफरेंट कंपाउंड्स के रेडी होना with the through the various abiotic and the biotic components in the nature is called as the nitrogen cycle. Understand? Nearby 78% nitrogen is present in the atmosphere, and the maximum portion of atmosphere is covered with nitrogen because it maintains the cycle of nature. So what is the role of a nitrogen? So it's play a very important role in the maintenance of the cycle of nature. All the living organisms participate in the nitrogen cycle. So all the living organism that is present on the earth participate in the nitrogen cycle. It is an important component of the proteins and the nucleic acid. Now see, it is a very important components of proteins and the nucleic acids. As compared to other elements, it is inactive and does not easily combine with other elements. So nitrogen is a inactive element and does not easily combine with other elements as compared to the oxygen, because oxygen is easily react with the other elements or compounds, but nitrogen is inactive and does not react with the other elements. Most organism cannot use the free form of nitrogen. So most organisms cannot use the free form of नाइट्रोजन. जितनी मैक्सिमम जो लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म है उनको ये फ्री में क्या बोलते हो नाइट्रोजन क्या है फॉर्म नहीं होता है. अंडरस्टैंड दिस वन इज अ नाइट्रोजन साइकिल. Circulation and the recycling of nitrogen to form the different components through the various biotic and the abiotic factors in the nature is called as the nitrogen cycle. And all living organisms participate in the nitrogen cycle. It is a very important component of proteins and the nucleic acid. As compared to the other elements, nitrogen is inactive. It does not easily react with the other elements. Most organisms cannot use free form of nitrogen. Listen, write down first what is the meaning of a definition of a nitrogen cycle. The circulation and recycling of nitrogen gas into the form of different compounds through various biotic and abiotic processes in nature is called nitrogen cycle. So it is necessary. So nitrogen forms, next one point, nitrogen forms 78%, that is maximum portion of the atmosphere. Next one, it is necessary for the maintenance of the cycle of nature. Now see, all living organisms participate in the nitrogen cycle. All living organisms participate in the nitrogen cycle. So nitrogen is inactive. And does not easily combine with other elements. Understand? So This is a detailed explanation about the nitrogen. So important processes in the nitrogen cycles are nitrogen fixation, ammonification, nitrification, and the denitrification. Now, see, nitrogen fixation is a conversion of a nitrogen into nitrates and the nitrates through the atmosphere, industrial, and the biological process. So, conservation of nitrogen into nitrates is called as the nitrogen fixation. Release of ammonia through the decomposition of dead bodies and excretory waste of a organism is called as the ammonification. Nitrification, conversion of ammonia into nitrate and then nitrate. So what is the meaning of nitrification? Conversion of ammonia into nitrate is called as the nitrification. And last one is the denitrification, conversion of nitrogen compounds into gaseous nitrogen. So क्या है, नाइट्रोजन कंपाउंड्स का गैसेस में कन्वर्ट हो जाना, उसको हमें कहना है डेंट्रिफिकेशन. Understand? So these are the important process of nitrogen cycles. One is nitrogen fixation, ammonification, nitrification, and the denitrification. Okay, today stop here. We will continue on the next session.